Hi everybody, Zach's Reacts, and welcome back to another episode reaction of Fairy Tale. Today moving on to episode 319, and oh my gosh guys, we are inching ever so close to the end. I keep saying that because it's actually happening. I cannot believe we are so close. It's like so wild to me. And just a disclaimer, guys, really quick. I ran into some delays with my normal editing and videoing schedule that I have going on in my own life. So I am going to be only doing 2 episodes in this video just to kind of help myself catch up a little bit. But after this one, guys, we'll be doing the next 3 and then 3 again and then the very final 2 episodes of the show after that. So a couple more weeks, guys, we'll be wrapping up this whole show. And as I've said before, I am in no way ready to let this show go. I am clutching on tight as I can. After the show ends, guys, after we finish the final episode, we will then jump into the 9 OVA episodes, and then I'm planning to go back and do the rewatch of the first 175 because I don't have reactions to them on this channel. I kind of started this channel halfway through watching the show, so I'm going to go back, guys, do a rewatch of those first 175, all in preparation for the 100-year quest, which has been announced a couple weeks ago. If you didn't hear by now, it is coming, guys, and I'm so excited. But it's going to be about a year from now, so hopefully all that will be done in time before that 100-year quest begins, and I cannot wait to see what happens after all this, guys. So we left off officially last time with another big reveal, guys, with August. So spoiler alert in case you don't know. August is the true son of Zareth and Mavis. He revealed that at the very end, and he basically, we learned that Zareth has no idea. August basically spent around 100 years kind of with Zareth alongside of him, growing up with his father, never revealing that he's his son, and Zareth having no idea. And it's so sad. It really makes you feel for the character because that's just all he wants. He's longing for like that parental love, basically, and he can't get it. He doesn't ever express that he's the son. And I have this lingering question in my head, like, why doesn't he just tell the truth? Why doesn't he reveal to Zareth? And I feel like it's going to be going back to the whole curse thing. Like, if he does that kind of thing, then maybe the curse will take effect, August will die, or something else is going to happen that's bad, so it's just best to just not reveal that truth to Zareth. Which at the same moment, if that happens, then it just, causes all this pain to August himself. And oh my gosh, guys, it seems to me, based off comments and what you guys have been telling me before, that this shocking twist, like, was crazy for everybody. Back when this show first aired, that episode, that like fans all around were just like caught off guard with that little twist. So it's just kind of fun to think about, guys. I'm so excited to see what happens next. I really hope that August does tell Zareth, and we can see what happens next with all that. But I don't know if that'll happen, because there's been a reason, like I said, why he hasn't said something yet after 100 years. So I don't know, guys. I have no idea what will happen, and will Mavis learn about August now? And I kind of want to see all that. So we'll see, guys. Hopefully in this episode coming up, we'll get some answers with that. Larcade is the fake son. That we learned that officially. He's actually just a demon from the Book of Zareth. So he is also through going through a whole bunch of pain because Zareth basically attacked him and said, hey, you are not my real son. I don't love you. I don't care about you, and just is treating him so bad. And so, yeah, another villain, but you kind of feel bad for him too. And that's what this show does so well, guys, is they really make you feel for the villains. And it's just so good, guys. I love how Fairy Tale does that, and I've been saying that for a long time, that the villains are just get such a fleshed out story. It's so good, and I cannot wait to see what happens next, guys. I have a few things I want to talk about, but I'm just going to kick off the show, and we'll kind of talk maybe during the credits about it, what a few ideas I got going on here. So without further ado, guys, please like this video if you haven't yet. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet, for more reactions coming soon. And if you didn't know, we do have a Patreon where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so. And here we go, guys, with episode 319. Let's go. Now we have Natsu and Zareth round 2. Forgot to mention that.
Who in the hell are you?
Gosh, we're going to see this again with Larcade.
Larcade, you're here. Father. I made
Seeing this happen, I knew Larcade was gonna, he was gonna get in trouble for this. Zareth was gonna be so mad that Larcade was interfering. I did not expect him to just get full-on blasted like he does, though.
Kill him!
Crazy.
Quick. You can finally be free from your brother's spell.
I'm assuming Larcade's gonna die now.
You are not to interfere in this.
I'm not gonna die. I'd never see another smile on my sweet girl's face.
When I met my father, he didn't know who I was. But I figured that was okay with me.
And whatever I send out of this prosthetic arm, you can't copy!
I started working for my father. Me and him, building a country together.
Oh my god. Music gives me chills.
Absolute heaven!
Wow. Crazy to see it again, guys. So, it was glimpsed last time. We're seeing right here, this shot here. Something's going on there with Mavis and Zareth. I'm very nervous because I'm starting, guys, to get this whole vibe. Like, I'm thinking back to, like, Avengers and Thanos and Infinity War and all that. Like, Thanos goes after all the Infinity Stones and, like, of course you want the heroes to stop him. Of course you don't want it to happen. But at the same time, there's, like, in the back of your mind, there's, like, well, wait, what would it look like if he got all 6 stones? What would it look like if he became this all-powerful villain? You know, and that's what happened in the movie. And so I'm now looking at this kind of stuff, and I'm like, what if Zareth gets Fairy Heart? Like, what would that look like? You know, what would happen to Mavis if that happens? Does she die? Does she just lose her powers? Like, I don't know. And I kind of want to know. At the same time, I don't want it to happen, but at the same time as well, I'm like, what would that happen? What would that be? You know, like, so I'm very torn with that, and I'm so afraid that this here too, like Zareth turning white, whatever that happens, whatever that's about, like, is that from Fairy Heart 2? Is it all connected? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm just so nervous. So nervous for everything. Like, I of course want the show to have this nice happy ending, but I'm like, we have Acnologia, this devastating villain. We have Zareth, who is just this crazy villain too, but at the same time, we've learned so much about him that it's not just so black and white. He's not just a straight up evil villain. Like, there's so much more depth to him.
Father?
And
it hurts.
it's like,
It hurts.
what could you do? Like, how can you save him without killing him? Like, does Zareth die by the end of the show? I don't know.
Why, Father?
And
Stop
does he have to?
foolish
Like,
blubbering.
that's a whole thing I'm thinking about, guys. I'm sorry to talking over all this kind of stuff, but just some
have no
thoughts
children.
I have going on right now. So
I
let's
have
watch.
no
Let's watch.
family. Well, you're not my son. You are nothing more than a demon born from the words in my book.
Father!
It's so tragic. So tragic. Compassion. Not from Zareth. No compassion from Zareth.
Father, please!
I can't stand to look at you anymore, so be gone!
Father!
Wow. Officially home. Okay.
How could you?
I'm honestly still
You
surprised.
killed
that
your own
happened.
child! He's my creation, but not my child. He's nothing.
And does he feel like that about Natsu? Because Natsu's technically his creation too, and not his actual brother. Like, I don't. Gosh, man, I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, I understand now. A father who doesn't care for his children is not a father at all.
Oh man, the tension. Round 3. It looks like we're going into now. Let's go.
Hey, Dad! You okay?
Yeah. This arm is trashed, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
Oh, he's still alive. He's pissed.
You're kidding me.
He's back up?
Ever since birth, I have possessed extraordinary magic power and ability. Because
Wow,
of
okay.
this, I was feared, abandoned, and scorned.
I thought he was
But
done after
just
last
as
episode,
things
like,
grew
not
darkest,
killed, but just,
with
like,
nowhere
taken
to
out of the
go and no
out of the
one
fight.
to turn to, His Majesty saved me. I'm the leader of the mighty Spriggan 12. I will obliterate this entire continent, even if it kills me!
Dad!
We shall all be turned to ash and cover this land together.
Who's gonna stop him? Like, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like, who's gonna step up and take him out?
The spell that melts the earth.
I had to go back, guys. I had to go back. I'll just share this now. Back when Larcade was fighting Yukino and Sting, they cut to August, and he said the only way to stop His Majesty's child is his mother.
Quickly!
And we all thought he was talking about Larcade, but did he give away like how to stop him? Is Mavis going to step up now and take care of August and do something?
We're in a lot of trouble.
I don't know. I still, guys, have no idea.
Stopped working.
So many questions, just so many thoughts. God.
Is he the one called August?
All my life, why was I never shown love?
Yeah, this whole thing too, like, correct. This whole choice last episode, he's like, do I destroy it or save it? He saved it, but then he just literally abandoned the baby in like some rocky field.
Now be gone.
That's essentially killing it. Like, you don't know what. Shockingly, August survived, but come on, Precht.
Stay
like,
with
I was,
me, Connor.
I was thinking that, guys, when
Daddy's got you.
I saw that.
I'll
and
keep
I'm
you
like,
safe
really?
no matter what happens.
Go through all this trouble and save it just to abandon it.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
His Majesty was once blessed with a son. The boy was born into this world possessing a tremendous power of light. Good and evil are not as simple as black and white. If we were to call one thing good in this world, perhaps that would be love. His Majesty's child, perhaps the only one who can beat him, is his mother.
Okay, there you go. There's the line. Is he gonna see Mavis now? Oh, yes. And she's either gonna do something or he's gonna stop because he loves his mother. And love trumps all.
It's over.
I can breathe again. What was that?
He didn't have the strength to sustain it. His power was exhausted.
Not it. It's not it.
Probably from the fight with Gildarts.
Oh, she's
I need to hurry.
God, he's gonna.
He's crumbling away. Is it because he ran out of magic power?
No.
Gave up. Tear.
Just one moment. That would have been enough.
He saw something and canceled his spell.
I wish you could have helped me.
Just once.
trying to hold it in too. Like, oh my god.
We're here.
Are you alone?
Like, so
Oh, thank
sad.
goodness. I'm so glad you found me.
Aye, sir!
And now they're just gonna
Do you
move
know
on,
what
and
all
she'll
that
have
scary
no
stuff
idea.
was just now?
Zareth will have no
All
idea.
I know is the threat has passed for the time being.
Like,
As
gosh,
for
man,
our
what a
allies,
sad,
they're
horrible
fighting to the south of
way
here.
to go.
But the enemy force is largely decimated.
First Master.
I was
Will
really
you tell
thinking
us why you had us come out to meet you?
last time that
It's
if
this.
August was able to actually tell
Earlier, I
Zareth,
was Zareth's prisoner.
like,
When I escaped, I took this with
that
me.
would have stopped Zareth. That would have changed everything.
The Book of E.N.D.
And Zareth's
It's
attack,
not
Zareth's
Zeus.
onslaught would stop.
I
and-
wasn't
and he
sure
would
you
have just
knew.
rocked to his
about his
core, like I
courage.
said last time. Like, he just... Oh my god, man. I don't, and now
I'm
like, we'll
positive
never
he can
know.
win
And
this
it's
fight.
just, like, so sad.
When he does, I'll eliminate Zareth.
Like, I don't know what else to say, guys. It's so sad.
At that point, Natsu's
God.
only hope is all of you. The strength of your bond. I ask this of you. Please don't let anyone near the guild hall. Not until all of this is over.
I desperately searched for joy to end my heartache. But my curse wouldn't allow it. Anyone or anything I care for withers and dies. I was immortal, but denied everything truly good in life. A family. A chance at love and happiness. This curse stopped me from having anything!
That's not how families work. You should know better. It's not about being allowed to be happy. Happiness is something you create. That's what a family is about. If you want to say that you don't have a family, then whatever little bond we have ends right here and now. Brother.
He's accepting it.
This is quite a shock. I wasn't aware we still had that bond.
I guess you could call it compassion.
That's correct, Natsu. No. You are END.
I know what to do now! How we can take down Zareth!
No, Lucy, please don't take your underwear and stuff off too! Oh no, don't make us see your boobies!
No!
She learned something here. We don't know what.
My God, what kind of sick people are you? You'd really strip in front of us?
Whoa, Lucy,
no,
you're butt naked!
Who cares? It's just skin. I'm not afraid to show
I was thinking that, like,
It's also
if
indecent!
Holy
they
crap!
can't
he's a
kill Zareth,
stupid
can they
soft.
trap him in some dimension? Can they teleport him
You're
somewhere
both sort
away
of
where
bribed and
he's stuck?
terribly lewd!
Is that what she was thinking? And I don't think that's the
Enough.
case, but I
I'll
have
just
no
get
idea what
straight
she
to the
actually...
killing.
She's too smart for me.
Oh,
Regulus!
Fire Dragon!
It's risky, but it's all we've got.
Oh my gosh, man. The boss is here.
Power. It's insane.
Gosh, what he did to Irene, like, are we gonna see that again? Because it's so crazy.
I've had my fill of this world. I've got to find the Black Wizard and do what must be done.
Gosh, we're gonna see it again.
I thought this day might never come. But now I'm looking at the one who gave humans the power to slay dragons. In that regard, I suppose I should call you Mother. The source of my sin!
Erza and Irene did not get along, but is Erza gonna feel like she has to avenge her mother now? And like she's gonna fight Acnologia as revenge for all this? Like, could that happen? Like, they're like petrified in fear of woman's power. Gosh, like I get freaked out when Acnologia shows up because this show has built him up as this all-powerful villain. Like, I feel like even more than Zareth in a sense. Because...
Stop defiling her corpse!
Gosh, man. I don't know what I'm saying. Here it comes.
You're a dragon slayer? A little thing like you has that kind of power?
Just tell us who you are.
Feel his magic. Erza, it's him.
Acnologia.
They knew it deep down, yep. There we go.
Jellal!
Heavenly body magic! Play at ease!
Attack him and attack him fast. Like, let's go. No hesitation. Take him out. I don't see this going well, though. Like, again, guys, we're so close to the end. I'm trying to think, like, how is this going to end?
Stars.
You know, I feel like it's going to come down
May
to
the 7 stars
Natsu
bring
and
judgment!
Acnologia fighting
Grand
all
Chariot!
for, like, revenge over Igneal and everything. So Jellal fighting him now, like, he's going to put up a good fight, I think. But I don't see Jellal winning this fight. I don't see him. I hope he lives. I don't see him, like, stopping Acnologia. Which is sad because somebody needs to stop him. He ate it. God, he's eating this thing.
How?
Wait, what's his element?
I have no one kind! I am the ultimate dragon! The dragon of the apocalypse and the devourer of all sorcery! I am the arcane dragon Acnologia!
Of all sorcery, does that mean he's immune to all types of magic attacks?
There's no choice. I'm a dragon slayer. It's up to me to beat him. I have to!
Let's go, Wendy!
Stop! Wendy!
Stay away!
Wendy!
Is it Blue Pegasus?
Erza! Wendy!
Man,
I don't believe
saving the
it.
day.
It's Ichia!
He just crashed
Get
his ship
on
into
board!
Acnologia. Wow.
Quickly! Now, come on! We're using the Christina as bait to lure him away from Magnolia.
Wait,
There's no time to wait.
Oh my God.
Hurry!
Ichia.
Let's go. We may not get another opportunity.
Besides, it's quite possible that if we draw him to a certain spot, we can defeat him.
what?
Really?
Look at that little family they got going
Correct.
on, little Wendy. Who's this? What? Is that, Anna? Is that Anna? My God, man. What does that mean? Let's go. Let's go to the next one, guys. All right, guys, we are back with episode 320 now. Blue
Captain,
Pegasus coming in.
This way.
They're on the chase
My friends,
against
everything will be
Acnologia. He's going to be
explained on the way
pissed
to our
again. Like
destination.
that. He's playing these little games.
Indeed.
And, oh my
That
God,
should
is
give
this
me
Anna for
ample
real?
time
Like,
to get you up to speed.
Right.
so
Who
many
might you
questions
be?
if it is. Oh, they haven't shown her officially, but it looks like the same outfit from the flashbacks. Oh my God.
Hang on tight, guys! Things are gonna get a little bumpy!
Wendy's down there.
Please excuse me.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I was like, what's going on with her?
Wendy.
Oh, it's because they're moving. That's why. Okay.
This ship was built with dragon slayers and their tendency for motion sickness in mind. Relax, calm yourself, and take a deep breath.
How does she know Wendy?
See?
Okay, so she's
You're
fine.
just fine.
Like, has she been around the whole
Perfect.
time? Did she come through Eclipse 2 with
Acnologia's
the
giving
kids? Like,
chase.
Let's
Is
have
this
a
really
little
on
fun
it? They
with
still
him.
haven't shown her face. Like,
Roger that.
God,
Charging
man.
focus magic cannon Jupiter. Here we go. High speed rotation. Target
Jenny.
is locked.
Taking action.
Energy charge 100%. Oh yeah! That's a bullseye!
Oh my God, he's eating into this too.
He just ate it?
No way. Is he immune to magic?
How about conventional weapons? He still looks kinda hungry. Maybe he can eat some lead!
Do you really believe you can get away from me? You don't have a chance!
The speed's increasing.
No one outruns the heavenly horses. Magic boosters! Ignite!
Excuse me?
No problem.
Wow. It's really
Jellal
you.
secretly like, this is the best
Leveling
ride
out
I've
our
ever been on.
orientation!
So you remember me, Wendy?
You're our teacher, Anna.
Oh my God.
Her teacher?
What you may not know is I'm an ancestor of a close friend of yours, the girl known as Lucy. We are part of the same family.
I don't understand what this means.
It's good to see you, Wendy. You've grown.
Miss
God,
Anna,
man.
I'm still so confused about everything.
It's all right. I'm sorry about what happened to Grandina and the other dragons. Know that their efforts, their sacrifices, were not in vain. I was the one who 400 years ago taught Wendy, Natsu, and the others about language and civilization. I also passed through the eclipse alongside
They don't
them
even know that they
to
went
the
through
current
Eclipse.
era.
It's like a total shock to
We
everybody.
came to the year 777 in pursuit of a singular purpose, defeating Acnologia.
You okay?
Hey, Lucy. What's wrong?
This book... How could this one book possibly contain Natsu's life? He's more than that.
I'm still holding out hope, guys, that the
Give
whole
me more! Come on,
choice with the
EMZ!
seeds that Natsu went
That's
through
it.
to choose being
Kill
human
me.
above all else, like,
Try to destroy
is
me!
that going to be the key to,
Come
like,
destroy yourself! What
not
the hell
having
is wrong
himself
with you,
die when
brother?
Zareth gets killed,
No,
or if Zareth gets
MD!
killed, like, can he, like, avoid all
My
that
name
now?
is Natsu!
I don't know. Again, I have no idea, guys. I'm so lost.
400 years ago, we had no way to fight Acnologia. They would enter Dragon Slayer's bodies, then travel forward in time into this era.
I know. Grandina told us about that.
I'd heard that was due to magic power, because our current period is rich in it.
That's true. Magic power is quite prevalent. It's proven to be a wise choice. I opened the gateway, but it was created by Zareth. He studied time and how to manipulate it. However, despite his extensive research, he was never able to make his dream of traveling to the past a reality. Still, I believe he thought salvation could be found in the future. We had a powerful wizard connect us to this era. Her name was Layla Hartfilia. I opened the entrance, and she the exit. I came along
So Grandina filled him in
in
on
order
the
to explain the whole situation
past
to her.
situation,
I would
and I still
accompany
feel,
the
guys,
Dragon
that Zareth
Slayers and raise them until they
was
were
trying to
ready.
master
You were
Eclipse,
supposed to raise us together?
go back in time and save
We were
Natsu
still
and probably his
children,
parents
with so much left to learn.
from their deaths in the first
But
place.
things did not go as planned.
Such a
An
big
unforeseen
story, man. I
accident
love
flung
this.
you all through the gate in different directions. You, Natsu, Gajil, Sting, and Rogue. It took me 5 years of following leads to track down all of you. And when I did, I saw that you had all found your own lives in this new era. I decided that I should wait to make contact and not further disrupt the situation.
really has been
Things
here.
happen in due time, after all. While I was conducting my search, I happened upon an extraordinary discovery. I stayed in the shadows all this time so I could investigate and properly prepare for it. It possesses tremendous power. A dangerous amount. Perhaps not a power. It's more like a concept.
What is it exactly? I mean, can you describe it a bit more clearly?
I'd call it a rift in time.
You found a rift in time?
Indeed. We can trap Acnologia inside that place of nothingness forever.
Oh my god, man. Capital of Crocus, year 777.
A lunar eclipse? Well, that's a rather unsettling sight.
We're gonna see them all show up.
Sky, Mommy!
Come to Ryuzetsu Land Amusement Park's grand opening!
Wow!
Hey, little Hisui.
Pretty shooting stars!
Now
Oh my
that is
god.
odd.
Teenage
Something is off
Arcadio.
about them. Shooting stars are supposed to streak down, not up.
There's 5! Look at them!
Princess, I believe we should go and find His Majesty.
Yeah, I wonder where he went.
The royal family has watched over this gate for many generations. And now at long last, somebody has arrived to open it.
Okay, we're filling in the gaps here.
There appears to be someone else coming through. Who could it be?
This is Anna. And
The year.
this
What
whole
year is
thing
it
is
currently?
costing
Right.
Lucy's mom her
It's
life,
the year
basically. We know that.
777. 400 years. Huh. That means it actually worked. The children! I was traveling with 5 children. They should have come through.
There were several lights. They flew by at a tremendous rate of speed when the gate opened. Look there. They shot right through the ceiling.
And like, gosh, man, all these like hidden truths that people just
It's
aren't
amazing.
sharing. Like,
The gate really connected time
Lucy's
after
mom
all.
knew Anna was here the
Thank
whole
you
time.
for
She never
opening
shared
it.
that with Lucy herself.
I'm grateful. To the one of a grand era, a time that is rich in magic. At the instance of the sun and moon crossing paths, use the 12 keys to open the gate. I was a bit skeptical, but this book has been passed down for generations by my mother and many before her. I know it quite well, for I wrote it.
Wait a moment. Will you please explain what's going on here?
I needed someone from this era to open the Eclipse Gate.
I'm gonna write a book about myself traveling far into the future. I'll take that. I'll pass it on. What
This
is
visualization
book?
really
What do you
helps
mean about
me
connecting
understand it. It probably helps everybody a little bit. I mean, I
don't
think I
really
got it, but
understand this, I have
this
to
is
pass
cool
it
to
on
see.
to the next generation.
All right.
The time's finally come. I need to open the gate.
And for Anna, it was instantaneous. Yep.
My descendants passed this book of secrets on for many generations, until Layla opened the gate for me to enter into this era.
You're telling me you came from 400 years ago?
Sorry, but what's so special about this era? The book doesn't say specifically. I can't say just yet, but I promise I will explain everything when the time is right. When you're ready.
Okay, so there's a
But why were
reason
you the
why
one
it's
to finally
400
open
years.
the gate, Lady Layla? Were you made aware of something? Or did you just know magic is stronger now?
Honestly, I'm not sure what it was. I felt that it was the right time. Plus, I considered my daughter Lucy's role in this. I didn't want to pass this burden on to her. It puts a great amount of responsibility on one's shoulders. I want her to live a life that's full of joy.
Gosh, man, thinking
The time is now.
thinking back
this
now
ends
to
with
like
my generation.
Lucy opening the gate,
If
or
this
trying
era
to
wasn't
close
rich
the
in
gate
magic power, the gate would not have
at
opened.
the start of the Eclipse arc and Grand Magic
So
Games.
your
Like,
judgment proved to be
there's
correct.
so much more weight now to that.
I'm sorry the
Like,
burden
this
weighed
whole
on
back
you
history
like
of
that.
her family, like, and everything. Like,
Your mother served
we had
well,
no idea.
as
It's
did those
crazy.
before her. I know it's a peculiar task. I appreciate you all. Of course. I was worried, but mankind and civilization still exist 400 years in the future. Just knowing this world is thriving fills me with happiness. Does this mean everything I've done was for nothing? Did the world need me? Because if it turns out Acnologia isn't a threat in this era, then no matter what, I need to keep moving forward. I need to be sure. I'll handle everything from now on. You can go and live a happy life with your family.
Thank you.
Then she goes and dies.
But Anna, can I ask what you plan on doing first? All things come in due time. But the first order of business is to track down the missing children. Once that's done, I'll return.
Yes. I won't tell a soul about this.
Your Majesty, I need you to do one more thing. You must destroy the gate.
Of course.
He doesn't. Like, him knowing that it worked, him seeing all this now, like, why didn't he change his tune? Why was he so adamant to have it open in the games? Or like, why didn't he like do something or say more? Like, I gotta almost go back and watch those scenes, guys, with the king.
The news of her death was quite distressing. It shook me to my core. She was my descendant. She was precious to me. The time is upon us.
Is there anything else you can share with us?
There is. I felt something unusual. I noticed almost immediately upon my arrival. There's an abnormal type of magic that flows in this era. It has no basic elements, nor is it made of light or darkness. It's simply nothingness.
A magic of nothingness?
That's right. I had to investigate further. When I did, that's when I found it. The rift in time. This is only a theory right now, but I believe it is related to the time travel. We cause the natural flow of time to warp, just enough to expose it. Inside the time rift is literal nothingness. Nothing can live in it. Everything simply ceases to be. This would be true for Acnologia as well.
So your plan is to lure him there and trap him inside of it?
Yes.
Okay. But this is crazy. I find it difficult to believe that after all these years, no one else has found this rift.
I was gonna say, like, how has it not been seen if
I
it's
have
just
kept
this thing
it
in the
hidden.
sky?
Miss Anna, are you positive that this thing is really a rift in time?
The eclipse opened long ago, during the Grand Magic Games. The whole had a rather intense reaction to that disturbance. This further confirmed my suspicions.
A hole?
It's normally invisible to the eye.
Okay.
But it's roughly the size of this orange.
Oh, wow.
If you happen to touch it, you're done for. There's no escape from it.
The plan is astoundingly simple. Now, if you please, Hibiki.
Sure.
We'll travel around the time rift and then wait for Acnologia. He will likely pursue us in a straight line, at which point he will come into contact with it. And then he'll go poof, man!
Not gonna be
Gone
that easy.
forever.
Something's gonna happen.
Are you certain it'll be that easy?
It's the only option we have.
You gonna
No,
be
Look, he's
alright,
too
Lucy?
smart for that.
Yeah, I will be. Sorry. Lucy, have you, tried opening the book? I think I might get what First Master said before, when she was giving the book to you.
At that point, Natsu's only hope is all of you. The strength of your bond.
I'm more worried about that thing with Zareth.
My ultimate ambition is to achieve something far more significant than that.
Zareth isn't gonna get his wish. Not if Natsu has anything to do with it. Crack it open.
Not gonna be good.
You can't be done. Not yet, at least.
You disappoint me!
It'll be okay. I can go back to who I once was, after I've harnessed Mavis's power. Then I'll return to my old self. I call it the Neo-Eclipse. I won't travel forward or backward in time. I'm going to start over entirely. Time itself will be reset to a moment before I got this curse of immortality. No way! This way no one will be hurt. You have a chance to be human again. We'll kill Acnologia together. I can create the happiest ending imaginable!
Not for everybody! What about us? What'll happen to my friends?
I don't know. The fact of the matter is, I no longer have any real connection to this world.
It's not up to you!
There are 2 keys that can open the Neo-Eclipse. Dear Mavis is one of them. She will be joining us very shortly.
The other one.
And the other key is the rift in time.
Oh my god, man. All coming together. All coming together. Don't even know me. I'm so like, what? I'm so lost of what's gonna happen. Like, we are, what, 8 episodes left now? Like, we got this little baby rift in time that's slowly growing because Eclipse was used again in the Grab Magic games. We have everyone assuming that Acnologia is just gonna fly right into it. Maybe, I mean, if it's small enough, maybe he won't see it. He'll be too big to see it. But like, I don't see it being that easy. I really don't. I feel like Acnologia is gonna dodge it, or he's gonna have Blue Pegasus' ship crash into it, or something like that, and then they'll have to jump out, lose the Christina. I don't see that going well at all. And kind of like I said in the beginning, guys, if Zareth, like, and Mavis, like, what is that thing in the opening credits with the yellow light coming in? Like, what is happening there? Does he get the fairy heart? Because is it going to be like a Thanos thing where he gets it, becomes all powerful, and then you stop the all powerful wizard? He's so powerful already, but like, it sounds like he becomes, he said Neo-Eclipse, like he embodies time, the power of time, and he can just reset everything. Is my understanding? Is that correct? I don't know. Let's see.
Acnologia spreads despair and leaves destruction in his wake. On board the Christina, Erza and the others speed toward the rift in time, hoping to neutralize the Black Dragon. Meanwhile, back in Magnolia, Natsu's cherished friends prepare to open the Book of E&D.
Oh my god, there's the
with
barrier
his plan
stuff.
to reset time
That's
moving
not good.
forward.
Oh my god.
Zareth smiles in anticipation.
Gosh, she's like
Next time,
looking.
Blind to Love. Long-held feelings are trapped by the pure darkness.
Oh my god, we're gonna find out next time, it looks like, what all that means. Blind to Love is the next episode title. I'm assuming Zareth is blind to the love that he has for Mavis. He doesn't see Mavis any love for her anymore. He's just blinded by rage and everything that's driving him right now. It's just so horrible, and he's just so cynical looking, and he has like those rings around his eyes, and he just looks so evil now. And we're like, for so long I've been saying, like, he doesn't seem like a straight up evil guy. He's genuinely cares. He just has this curse, and the curse is forcing him to not care and to be evil, because if he does care, if he shows any care or love at all, devastation happens all around him, and everything he loves dies. And it just, he feels like it's easier to just go through life being a villain, being horrible, being evil, than to have everything die around you. And like, oh my god, man, I don't know. And Neo-Eclipse is what he calls himself. If he gets Fairy Heart, I'm assuming that's my take, guys. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If he gets Fairy Heart, he will become Neo-Eclipse and basically control all time. Is my understanding with all that. I don't know if I'm missing some parts of that. Gosh, man, if that happened, and I'm thinking like Neo, I keep thinking like Neo Minerva, like Neo Minerva happened. That's what she called herself, and it was basically like it wasn't Minerva anymore. It was like this demon took over this whole thing. It was a really cool look, by the way. Don't get me wrong, I love that look, but like she was not herself, and she was just so like out of character. And then like getting out of that, becoming Minerva normally again, kind of like made her see everything with a new lens, and just she wasn't so cynical and evil herself. She was really nice. Could that happen to Zareth? Could something like that, where if he becomes Neo Eclipse, could he get out of that? Could he be nice by the end? I don't know, guys. I'm just throwing random ideas out there, trying to verbalize what's in my head right now. I'm so lost and confused, but in the best way. I love this, guys. I cannot talk enough about Fairy Tail. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, on this ride. I plan to be back next week with the next 3 episodes, so thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you haven't yet, and please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. And we'll be back, guys. I cannot wait, guys. We are ever so close to the end, and it's going to be good. It's going to be so good. Whew, man. All right. We'll talk to you next time, guys. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.